Have you ever considered that your congregation might outlive you? Do you know how the next 30 years of ministry life are being written? Is your current pace building toward a long ministry or a short one? Your pastoral lifestyle without structure builds towards an early exit. The issue is you think the cost doesn't show up. It does, suddenly. Every year without recovery is already being filed away in your body. Something's eventually going to give. In this video, learn what your body is already deciding about your future, why none of this announces itself early, and what changes when you build for decades and not seasons. Number 1, lifestyle limits for lifespan. Your pastoral activity without a recovery structure has a timeline attached to it. Psalm chapter 90 verse 10 reads, "The days of our years are 80 years and 10. Your days were always numbered." It's never been about how many years you have left. It's always been about how you spend them. Is your ministry going to last beyond 70? Or are you working towards an early exit? 80 years and 10 has never been a guarantee. That's 70 years. It's a description of the ordinary lifespan available to you. Cortisol doesn't wait for a convenient season. It increases at 35, 40, 45, just as much as it does at 65 or 70. Your body can't negotiate this timeline on your behalf. That cortisol is slowly accumulating year after year. Most pastors, unfortunately, don't realize until the diagnosis arrives. Before you get to that point, though, you need to ask yourself the question, at my current pace, what does my ministry look like at 70? You need to think about this specifically, vividly, not as an outsider looking in, but the person whose body has to live this. Whatever answer you've given, just know that it's not fixed. The next 90 days can change the course of your life. Number 2, body banks every bill. Your body doesn't preemptively let you know of a health scare that's incoming, and that's what makes it dangerous. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7 reads, "Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." Your body keeps a precise account of every year. The early warning system that is in place, you've been ignoring. When the health scare comes, there's no chance to repay what you've been late on. Your body has now settled that account, and you need to live with the consequences. If you take care of your body from now, this isn't something you really have to worry about. Deception has many meanings in this verse. It's not just about lying or misrepresenting God in some way that feeds your bias. It is about the seeds that you sow. If you are sowing seeds of health, then you will reap health. If you are unconsciously sowing seeds of ill health, then you will reap ill health. Much later than you're prepared for, at a much older age than you're prepared for. What you sow now is reaped in the next decade. Your body carries a calling, and this can be impacted by the fact that you don't take care of your body right now. Physiologically, something has to give at some point. The harvest you will reap at 60 or 70 is decided by the seeds that you sow now. Most pastors, unfortunately, don't like the harvest that they have reaped when it comes. To begin looking forward to better health, you need to ask yourself, what is my current pace sowing into the next 10 years? Write this down honestly. Be as forthright as possible. Where are you now, and where do you want to be in the next decade? Do your current habits line up with where you want to be? If not, then that's the gap that you need to close. Number 3, finishing the fight faithfully. The calling is not a sprint, yet many pastors treat it like one. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 7 reads, "I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith." Paul didn't say he started well. He said he finished. Finishing requires a body that is still standing at the end of the race. Your body is built or neglected one decade at a time. There's no use in hurrying in the last 10 years of your life to make up for the previous 30 that you didn't establish good health habits in. Starting well is very common. Finishing well is rare. And the body is usually why. Those who take care of it prosper. Those who don't slowly decline. 70 needs the same available pastor that 40 had. None of this happens automatically. It doesn't matter what your calling is. If you're not stewarding God's property properly, then you are failing the first stewardship task that God ever gave you. You are currently propelling your body towards ill health and an early exit. Being able to be sprightly at 70 is a decision that is made decades earlier. It's not coincidental and it's not luck. You might be preoccupied with how you've started, but you need to ask yourself, what kind of finish am I currently building toward? Do you want to faithfully fight a good fight and finish the race? Or do you want an example that is cut short? Your body decides later on in life based on the decisions that you make right now. The body simply responds to what you do or don't do most often. The choice is yours. Picture the finish you actually want and work backwards from this. Number 4, decide today, determine decades. What you do with the next 90 days will determine the next 30 years. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 16 reads, redeeming the time because the days are evil. The time being redeemed is the body itself. You can't wait until a more convenient time in your ministry pops up. You must take stock of your body and begin redeeming that time now. Your body doesn't wait for an easier season, and there is no easier season coming anyway. Only one with more responsibilities that you need to work with God to help you through. Your body can either help or hinder this work. This isn't about preparing for the worst possible outcome, a rare crisis. It's about being able to cope with the everyday ministry life. 20 to 30 pounds in 90 days changes the path you are on. You need to force your body to start a new account. Drop the old tired account of working towards ill health. Pick up the new account of a cleaner bill of health and an improved ministry up until and beyond 70. Small changes stack up on each other. To build a better body now, you don't need to do anything huge. Just start. The main change in mindset you need to have now is to decide to change over the next 90 days. Begin building the body that you can enjoy up until and beyond 70. A body that has more energy, a body that has more time, a body that can preach more powerfully, a body that is a shining example to your congregation. Begin redeeming the time you have left. The years are still being written. Only you get to decide what the remainder of them say. To recap, number 1, lifestyle limits the lifespan. What does your ministry look like at 70? Have a clear picture in mind and begin moving towards this eventuality. Number 2, body banks every bill. What is your current pace sowing? What are your current habits telling your body right now? Number 3, finishing the fight faithfully. What finish are you building towards? One that ends early or one that finishes at the time that God has ordained for you to finish? And number 4, decide today, determine decades. Decide to change over the next 90 days. This is a decision you make right now to change what occurs so that you have a body that preaches powerfully beyond 70. I hope this video has blessed you. Remember, sin can't win. Embody the Son who won. See you soon. Lose 20 to 30 pounds in 90 days. Spirit, stress, sleep, serving, strength. Done with you in 90 days with the Sovereign Strategy. If you are ready to work, book your Sovereign session. Link in the description.